Hello everyone, this is your homegirl Bree Kitty, and today we have a special guest with us today. For those of you that watch my videos live stream on my YouTube channel, you guys know him. He is our very first co-host that we have, Mr. Christian. So we're going to ask him some fun questions. And if anybody have any questions, you could put them in the comment section. And I'll be checking, of course, the comment section, and stuff like that in between questions. So let's get started. So Christian, it is a pleasure to have you with us today for Blind Talk. How are you?
Good morning, everyone.
And how are you today, sir?
I am doing fabulous. And yourself, ma'am?
Doing good, Christian, doing good. So, the first thing is, can you give the audience a brief introduction about yourself?
Well, my name is Christian Leaf. I was born and raised here in Florida. And I'm 24 years old. I am visually impaired. My favorite hobbies are, I love to read, I love playing games, and I love outdoors. And I also love to explore.
That's very cool. So what is your eye condition, Christian, if you feel comfortable talking about that?
My eye condition is retinopathy prematurity. I got stuck on that word just for a second. Retinopathy prematurity.
Cool. Okay. And what kind of things do you like to do during your spare time, like in your free time or stuff?
Good question. I like to hang out with friends, go on walks, and basically interact with different people and make new friends every day.
Nice. So, what kind of music do you like?
I love all genres.
What's your favorite genre, if you had to choose one?
My favorite genre is reggae.
And why is that?
Because you get to learn from all different cultures of the world. And the reason why I say that is you get to learn where they're from. You get to learn why they inspired you. And you get to learn why you inspired them.
That's cool. So, besides working with us on the Bree Kitty YouTube channel, we also know that you have a YouTube channel of your own. Can you explain to the audience what your content is about? And do you think you'll ever make content again on your YouTube channel?
Yes, I just did a few videos this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those videos was an update on how one of those was a brief update on my life this morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And basically, in one of that live stream this morning, I explained how I was getting ready to travel for my first swim meet this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I explained how I'm getting ready to go to Jacksonville tomorrow morning. And I explained where you guys can find me that I forgot to put I put the description box, the link in the description box.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot to put I had to go back in and fix the other part because the recording cut me off in the other other half, so I had to go back in and edit it.
And for those of you that do not know, Christian is a part of Special Olympics, and he is doing the swimming part. So, Christian, can you tell the audience about the Special Olympics and what would happen if you make it all the way to the nationals?
So if I make it all the way to nationals, you get to go and travel all over the world, and you get to compete in different championships.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about Special Olympics is you get to make new friends, interact with different coaches. It's a pleasure being around those people because, like I said before in these live streams, people, you don't get to do this as often. This is a once in a lifetime experience. So take this to heart.
So, who is somebody that inspires you to stay positive every day?
Good question. A person that inspired, there's actually quite a few people that I want to mention. My mom, Miss Shayla, and the dorm staff I work with every day. Even though they could be a pain in the neck, they encourage me to go and above and beyond because they want the best for me.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because they want to see me succeed. And the reason why I say that is because when you have people that is really harsh on you like that,
Mm-hmm.
they want the best for you. And the reason why, if they don't push you harder than they should, you won't get the best out of life.
Right.
And like I always have stated before, and I'm going to state this again, when you don't push your own self forward, people, you won't go forward if you don't push yourself forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give y'all some advice here today. And what that advice is, if you want to go forward, put one foot forward and the other foot will follow with it.
That's very good advice. And that brings me to my next question. So, the next one is, if you can give any piece of advice to any blind individual that may be struggling with something, rather if it's just just with the basic stuff that people go through in their life, what is your best advice that you can give them to stay strong and keep the faith?
Like, I'm going to say it like this. If you have a Bible, read it. Because, like my favorite verse of that Bible that Jesus always said, go to Jesus, because Jesus always said, take up your cross and follow me.
Right.
The reason why I say that is because Jesus is the main one that put us here on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he's to be the one that takes us when we go to heaven. Because when we struggle, when one person struggles, let me put it in better words. When one person struggles, we all struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way I look at it today, I look at all of us. And as a blind community, I look at one person, we all struggle day in and day out. If we don't look at each other, we are all struggling day in and day out. The advice I'm going to give all of y'all, and I tell myself this the same day, every day actually, it's important to lift each other up, not bring each other down. Because if you see one person struggling, you have to lift them up, not bring them down. Like, I'm going to give y'all the motto that Miss Shayla always states. Stay positive. Think positive, be positive.
So, Christian, before we end this lovely video, this lovely live stream, who would you like to give a shout out to that may or may not be watching this live stream? Rather, if they are watching it on here or whenever they see it for themselves when I upload it to the YouTube channel.
I would love to give a shout out to, if you're watching this live stream wherever you are, I would like to give a shout out to can it be anyone?
Anyone.
I would like to give there's actually quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Shayla. That's one. And all of our other friends that have inspired us to go forward. Because let me just tell y'all, you guys have been supporters. Because let me just tell y'all, when we fall apart, it's important that we all stick together. Ever since I have came back on this side, y'all have been a huge role model. And let me just say, I want to thank all of y'all for sticking with me to the day I came back from one end to this end. And I want to applaud not only the host of this live stream, but for myself for being the person I am today. And I want to thank all of y'all. Thank you so much.
So before we end, I'm just going to see if we have anybody watching or any comments before I just say end. So I'm going to use my voiceover.
Speech on. Current live stream audio. Share to group. But mute button. Voice in. Flip camera. Invite. But invite to go. Comment button. Flashlight. Share a poll button. Finish. Share. Flat comment. Invite. Flip. Voice. Mute. Share. Currently live button.
Okay.
Speech off.
For some reason, we never have anybody watching these live streams till last minute. But thank you so much, Christian, for letting us do the blind talk interview live stream with you. And we really enjoyed talking with you today. So I hope all of you guys, whenever you guys see this, enjoy. And if there's anybody out there that would like to be a special guest for the blind talk interview live stream, please send me a message on Messenger. And also, for those of you that may be watching this upload, when I upload this on my YouTube channel, leave a comment in the comment section on the video on my YouTube channel. And even those that is going to see this on Snapchat, anybody who wants to be a part of my blind talk interview live stream on Snapchat, just send me a private message on Snapchat. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and love and appreciation. And I will be back next week as I will be interviewing Javier Michelle. And we're going to have so much fun. And also next Tuesday, we might be interviewing our other new co-hosts. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys and thank you and have a lovely rest of your Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Speech on. Current live share to group. Mute. But voice enhance. Flip camera. Invite. But invite to go. Comment. Flashlight. Share a poll. Finish. But